Hi everyone, I'm Kat. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make some buttercream cupcake flowers. If you haven't already, you can order your kits at candylandcrafts.com. To get started, you're going to need your cupcakes, pink, purple, yellow, gel coloring, or whatever color you would like your flowers to be, a green just in case you want to add some leaves, some chocolate sprinkles, your buttercream, and some powdered sugar just in case your buttercream isn't stiff enough. We're going to stiffen it up so when we make our roses, you're going to need tip 104, tip 352, and tip 122 or 123. I forgot which one it was. And your pastry bags. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is dye our buttercream. So you're going to put some buttercream in your Ninja Turtle bowl or whatever bowl you have. And in some of the others. And your others. So you're going to start with 1 to 2 drops and then mix. And as you mix, you're going to get the color that you like, how bright, how dull, whatever you would like. And then I will also show you how you can take your pastry bag and get like a striped effect. So like purple stripe on it, so like it's the outline of like the flower when you're piping, that it has just that ruffle color on the edge. So dye your buttercream and we'll be back. Okay, so I made a pink, a green, and a yellow. I made yellow because I'm going to show you guys how to make a sunflower. And then for my roses and maybe, I don't know, carnation, I'll show you. Is it I think it's carnation. I'm going to do white, but I'm going to line the bag with purple so it gets like that purple on the edge. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So you're going to get one of your pastry bags and you're going to need tip 104. Oh, before I do that, for my roses, I do add a little bit of powdered sugar to my buttercream just to stiffen it up, just because when you add the gel colorings to it and when you work with it and your hands get warm and it warms up the icing can get a little soft on you. So when you try to pipe your rose, it might droop on you. So adding some powdered sugar to the buttercream just to stiffen it. You want a stiff buttercream for this. So use a spatula. So we're going to mix this around. And then I'm actually going to move the camera so you guys can see up close what I'm doing next. Okay, so you're going to take your pastry bag. If you're not sure where to cut, you can take your tip and fold the top layer. Open it up. You're going to put your tip inside the bag. And then this gives you an idea when you push the tip all the way to the top of where to cut, because you want the top part to stick out. You don't want any of the bag to hang over, otherwise that's going to affect when you pipe out. So this gives you an idea of where to cut. Cut that. So, good. Okay. So, when piping flowers, you always want the thin end to be on the outside because that gives it the look of being delicate and thinner like a flower would be. So you're going to open up your bag and you're going to get your food coloring. Let me open this. So you're going to take a paintbrush and some of your gel coloring. You put on your brush. And I am going to attempt to color the purple here where it's the thinnest end, so then it gets that effect on the outside of the flower. So I'm going to go straight into the bag the best I can and just paint up. See if you can see that. So I'm going to add more so it gets a nice purple stripe color. Add your buttercream, so you're going to make your hand into a C and you're going to cup the piping bag over your hand to use as like a cup, and you're going to scoop your buttercream in. If you're at home also, you can just put it in a cup. Makes it easier for you, extra hand, whichever you prefer. So now I'm going to take my white buttercream and I'm going to put it inside of my And then you're gonna wanna unfold the top. And then you're gonna squeeze to get the buttercream all the way down. See, now you can really see. So once you squeeze your buttercream all the way down your bag, you're gonna twist, and that's how we're gonna pipe it out. So right now I'm going to mise en place, getting everything in its place, ready for our other flowers. So the first thing I wanna do is we have the one pastry bag with tip 104. Then I'm gonna do the other pastry bag with tip 122 or 123, whichever you have. This is how we're gonna make a peony. I'm gonna do them in pink. And then also do a pastry bag with the yellow with tip 352. And then do a pastry bag with no tip on it. And we're gonna just do white buttercream in that one. Just a little bit, you don't need much. And then the green we'll worry about for last if you chose to do green for leaves. Okay, just to overview again, with tip 123, I put pink in it. We're gonna make a tulip and a peony out of this one. With tip 104 with the purple stripe, that's gonna be for the rose and the carnation. And then for tip 352, I put yellow because we're gonna make a sunflower. You'll also need some white buttercream in a pastry bag, just a little bit. No tip on it is fine. And also a little bit of pink, I forgot, the same color as the tulip. No tips necessary either. So the first flower I'll show you is the sunflower. So you're gonna need your yellow buttercream, grab a cupcake, and you're gonna need your chocolate sprinkles, and also your white buttercream with no tip. You're gonna put your chocolate sprinkles in just like a little dish or cup, whatever you have. You're gonna take your white buttercream, you're gonna cut the tip off. Doesn't matter if it's too big, too small, whatever you feel. So you're gonna take your cupcake, and right in the center of your cupcake, you're gonna pipe a mound of buttercream, just like that. And then you're gonna take your chocolate sprinkles, and you're gonna dip them right in there. And get it completely covered. If you want and you don't want to see the white shining through over the sprinkles, you can use brown buttercream or chocolate buttercream. Total preference. Using this here just to show you. Then you're gonna take your bag of yellow buttercream. If you look at the tip on your bag, you're gonna see it's a V. You're not gonna wanna hold the tip towards the cupcake this way. You're gonna wanna hold it straight up and down so it looks thin, and that the open side is facing this way. I don't know if you guys can see it. There we go. You're gonna wanna hold the tip that way. Okay, so right next to your center of your cupcake where you put your sprinkles, you're gonna squeeze, you're gonna build it up so it gets like a round edge, and then you're gonna stop squeezing and you're gonna pull away, and that gives you that tip. So you're gonna squeeze, stop, pull. Squeeze, stop, pull. Squeeze, stop, and then pull. And you're gonna do this all the way around your cupcake. And then I just do another squeeze and pull layer underneath the first one. Squeeze, stop, pull. Squeeze, stop, pull. Squeeze, stop, pull. Squeeze, stop, pull. Squeeze, stop, and pull. And then that's how, my sprinkles flew a little everywhere, but that's okay. That is how you get a sunflower cupcake. Great. Okay, the next one I will show you is we can do a carnation next. So you're gonna need your bag with tip 104. Okay, so the next flower I'm gonna show you how to make is the carnation. So you're gonna grab your buttercream with tip 104 on it, and you're gonna see how your tip has a fat end and a thin end. You're gonna wanna keep the fat end in and the thin end out when you're piping your flowers. So you're gonna hold your pastry bag at about 45-degree angle with the fat end facing you, starting in the center of your cupcake. You're gonna keep pressure, you're gonna squeeze, and you're gonna let that petal come out, and then you're gonna bring it back in. You're gonna do the same thing around the cupcake. You're gonna squeeze. You can give it a little ruffle if you like and pull it in. And you can squeeze, bring it out, give it a little ruffle, pull it back in. You see how that purple stripe is coming on the outside of the ruffle since we painted the bag this way? So you're gonna squeeze, give it a little ruffle, pull it straight back. Squeeze a little bit, pull it straight in towards yourself. Same thing, squeeze, give it a little ruffle, pull straight in. Then on the top, you're gonna do the same thing, but you're gonna do and less petals this time. So you're gonna squeeze, give a little pull in, squeeze, give a little ruffle, pull straight in, squeeze, little ruffle, pull straight. Another one. Good. And then on the top, you can do one more if you like. So that would be your carnation. Starting in the center of your cupcake, you're gonna build a little mound of icing. And then around that mound, you're gonna wrap your first petal as tight as you can at the top. So you're gonna keep pressure. So you get that closed petal. And you're gonna wanna keep the fat bottom down again on your tip and piping bag. And then just keep a paper towel on the side and you can wipe it clean. And then we're gonna do 3 and then 5 petals. So you can also, when you're piping the petals, you're gonna wanna bring your wrist out into like a U motion, like that when you're going across. So you're gonna pipe, go up, bring it down, and then start halfway, quarter way of the next petal, your next petal. Same thing. And then you're gonna do 5. And then you're just gonna keep building on that. Wipe your bag if it gets a little messy. And there's your rose. Next, you're gonna wanna grab your bag with tip 123 on it. Okay, so using bag with tip 123, we're gonna do a closed peony, not an open one. So just like the rose, you're gonna build a little mound, probably not just as high, just a little one. Also, again, with the thin tip side down, thin tip side up, sorry. You're gonna kind of do like a crossing motion over the center mound. So kind of, you want the curved part of the tip to kind of lay over it. And you're gonna squeeze and just pull it over. And then do it again. And then one more. Okay, and then you're slowly gonna start, just like the rose, bring your wrist out, and then it's gonna have the petals towards the outside of the cupcake open more. So then you're gonna do your next layer of petals. So 1. This bag gives those petals a curved look, which is why it looks like a peony. And then you're gonna keep piping. So you're gonna keep pressure, just like starting the petals on the other one. Just keep piping out. There you go. Just keep going all the way around your cupcake. Pressure. Pressure. And there you have a peony. Great. So next we'll do a tulip. And since tulips are kind of small, we're gonna do a couple around the cupcake, maybe 2 or 3. The next flower I'm gonna show you is a tulip. So you're gonna build a mound of icing in the center. This is with your pink pastry bag with no tip. You're just gonna wanna cut a little hole in it. And then you're gonna squeeze and then pull up to get little stamen around it. Squeeze and pull up. And then using your tip 123, make sure it's cleaned off. You're gonna wanna hold the pastry bag at 12 o'clock away from you with the fat end down and right against the stamen that you just did. You're gonna squeeze, and as you're squeezing, you're gonna wanna turn the cupcake counterclockwise. So you're gonna squeeze right up against it and turn. And then you're gonna stop. And then you're gonna do the same thing again. Remember to start from about quarter of the way the other petal, halfway. Right against it, squeeze, turn, and you're gonna stop. Then you're gonna do it again. You're gonna squeeze, turn, counterclockwise. And then you're gonna do 3 more petals around that, same way. Staggering the petals again. 12 o'clock, and then turn the cupcake counterclockwise. 3 petals, so 1, 2, and 3. And that's a tulip. So you can add more around the cupcake if you like. So I'm gonna show you one more. I'm gonna show you a ribbon rose, and this is with tip 104. So you're gonna start in the middle with the fat side down in the middle of your cupcake. And then you're just gonna keep turning it counterclockwise. And you're just gonna keep pressure and just keep squeezing. And squeeze. Just keep squeezing. And you're gonna wrap all the way around your cupcake. And this is a ribbon rose. You just keep your pressure and just keep spinning it. The last thing I want to show you is if you would like to add leaves to your flower cupcake. So you're going to put tip 352 on again. This is a leaf tip with your green buttercream. And you're going to take, I'll show you on the tulip because I redid mine so there was 2 on each side instead of 1 in the middle. And so you're gonna hold your leaf tip the same way you held it for the sunflower. You're gonna hold it on the side of your flowers and you're gonna squeeze and pull. So it gives like a nice little leaf coming out the side of your flowers. So you're gonna squeeze and pull. Nice little leaves. You're gonna wanna go underneath the cupcakes. Just adds that little touch of green that you would find. These will be great for Mother's Day, which is coming, right? Very soon. Touch of green. Totally up to you if you want to do it or not. If you want them to be longer when you're piping your your leaves on, I'll show you on this one so you can see it better. So you're gonna hold it next to your flower and you're gonna squeeze and keep the pressure so it builds up, but then also just start to pull away, and then you get that longer look of a leaf coming out the side. So total preference, you can have short little ones or you can have long ones. Thanks for making buttercream flower cupcakes with me today. I hope you had fun. If you have any questions at all, you can find me at Pastry Mama on Facebook and Instagram. You can also message Candyland Crafts. This is JJ. We say thanks for watching. And don't forget to order your kits at candylandcrafts.com. Bye.